Welcome back, everyone, to Tokyo Dark. Yes! Yes, I finally managed to catch up with the game. It took a while, I'm sorry about that. Also, I'm having a throat issue, so I might not be able to record for long, but let's see how far I can go before my throat gives up. Sorry about that. It stinks. But anyway, first let me show you my stats. Of course, I tried to make it as similar as I could, but obviously it's not like ideal. Well, not ideal. It is probably better in some respects and worse in others. But I tried. The decisions are fairly the same. I think the only different one was the police station. But we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. First, I don't think I need an octopus right now. Nah, I'm fine. I'm stable, professional, meticulous, and stressed. Stressed is not great, but it is what it is. Okay, is this the tea shop?
Inside the interior of the traditional tea shop, but it doesn't look like anyone's been there recently.
Yeah, let's go in. Okay, the historian Yasuhisa. Oh, he looks weird. Like he's from distorted, I guess. Okay.
Welcome, come in. Do sit down. No need to be so formal and stand there like a statue. How can I help you?
Are you Yasuhisa? Takashi told me to come speak with you.
Oh, and how is Mr. Kawana? Still pricky as ever, I suppose? I've always found him to be wise beyond his years, though perhaps not by choice. I digress. My apologies. It's the quirks that come with old age, you know? What does Mr. Kawana think I can help you with?
I'm looking for a few things related to the Kamenkai, the group his family got mixed up in.
Ah, a more difficult answer than you might expect. You see, there are two groups that share that name. The first, as you know, is the religious group formed by the Guru Tokimasa. The second is an ancient order, over 1,000 years old.
Oh, the mask.
What's that you're holding?
I was told it's related to the Kamenkai, the newer one, and that you could tell me about it.
Ah, that explains many things, child. The far-off look in your eyes, for one. I imagine you have many questions. Masks are interesting, are they not? They are meant to be a disguise, and yet a mask cannot lie or contort itself to hide the truth. In that sense, it is the mask that is more truthful than the human faces we hide underneath them. I wonder how you came to be in possession of an object with such dark history.
I think it might be related to a missing person, but I don't know anything about it beyond that.
Ah, but that itself is the essence of history. Layers upon layers of personal connections that are continuously peeled back to their root. Relics like the one you hold often take unusual routes to where they end up.
Relic? If it's from the Kamenkai cult from the 90s, then I would hardly call it a relic.
Misguided and deceptive as he was, Tomikasa was no fool. In order to gain new followers, he needed to give his cult historical legitimacy. He collected obscure objects and gave them new meanings that he could control in order to manipulate his followers. The mask was what he chose, along with the name of the group that created it. Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so. Only, I guess I was hoping you could tell me some other things about it.
For instance?
Like, why, now that I'm about to say it out loud, it sounds silly. I'm sorry I bothered you.
Don't be silly. You wonder, for example, why holding the mask seems to take you to another place. Or perhaps why you can see visions that doesn't seem real, why you feel a strong will exerting itself on you. Oh yes, I know all about those things too.
How could you know about that?
When Tokimasa was in possession of it. He believed it showed him a path to the realm of the gods. He wrote extensively on the subject. Though unlike most, I don't discount such phenomena as the ravings of a madman when the phenomena repeats itself. Do you too look into the inky blackness and see familiar shapes in the shadows?
Not shadows. I see and hear people who are supposed to be dead. I find things I couldn't possibly have found otherwise.
Most interesting. Tell me, Detective, apologies, do you mind if I call you that?
I don't remember telling you I was a detective.
Oh,
Huh, my mistake. You must forgive me, a slip of the tongue.
yeah, right.
I believe it was the way you carried yourself. Determined investigations such as yourself have such a sense of purpose in their mannerism, you see?
Yeah, I don't believe that.
And you do seem rather determined to get to the bottom of whatever it is you're chasing. Tell me, does me telling you that your experiences are not an illusion provide you any level of comfort?
I'm not sure, but I can feel something. Maybe hope? It's like I finally got a foothold on solid ground.
I mean, Ito, you probably should suspect this guy. Like, look, he's different. He's like an old TB. Like, you can see the thingies on him. And, you know, he identifying you as a detective right on is suspicious as hell. So,
Ah, yes. Knowledge is a light in the dark places, is it not? To think a relic of such import would end up with a detective. Do you mind if I ask something? Which do you believe? Are our lives controlled by fate? Premature threats that determine of deed? Or wishes and our ends the minute we come into existence? Or conversely, is our threat subject to the chaos inherent in our universe instead? Does it change according to our deeds and that which happens to us seemingly by accident? Do you believe it is fate or chance that decide which threads of life are cut short and which are followed?
I'm gonna be honest, I think it's chance.
Yes, of course. Maybe you feel your life has been somewhat out of your control as of late.
Control, huh? To be honest, I don't feel like I've had much of that since the mask came to me.
I mean, the fate one is like you're predestined. So I think that's worse because that kind of removes the meaning of life. Because if everything is predestined, why bother, right? Maybe to enjoy it to the fullest, like even if it's predestined. But I don't know. I feel like I live a happier life, believing that what I do matters. Maybe if it's small or big, I don't care, but it matters to me.
You said that the mask was made by the old Kamenkai. Why? Confusing me can't be the purpose it was made for.
Ah, yes, a more complicated answer than you might have wished for. Indeed, it should come as no surprise that the creation of such mysterious object is equally enigmatic. Perhaps you could do me a favor? Don't worry, it is in relation to this very topic. An important book has gone missing from my shop. If you could retrieve it for me, I feel like it could shine a great deal of light on the subject.
What kind of book?
A book of the missing variety. Haha, I'm sorry, I jest. It concerned the mask bearer.
Mask bearer? Oh, that's me, right?
Although you can read, that does not make you its bearer. All will become clear when the book is returned to me.
Oh yeah, that sounds sus as hell.
Sounds easy enough. Where can I start looking?
Oh, you needn't not go far. The man who has it is right outside this building. In fact, as I said, it's not much of an errand, but of course, I cannot leave my shop.
He's right outside? This won't take long. I'll be right back.
Wait. Cats anywhere? No. Okay. So, oh, cat. Wait, right outside. Is that the octopus shop? No way, dude. Really? You? Well, yeah. Ha! The LT shop next door. Isn't that the place closed down?
Closed? That can't be right. What else do you know about it?
Pure conjecture on this one, but I think it might be owned by the kendo instructor from the dojo down the street on account of him being the only one I ever seen there. You might not believe me, but I swear I saw him in there chatting away to himself. Possibly. He's a little nuts. What the fuck? Then again, it might be some super awesome kendo meditation technique. Oh man, why didn't I think of that before? Next time, I wanna ask him for some pointer instead of spying on him, eh? Word though, the grapevine is that he's regional champion or something, and trained some of the best. Lots of cops train with him too, so he must be good. Maybe he's not so crazy after all.
Speaking of which, I have a bit of a crazy question for you. I know you said it was closed, but do you know anything about a book taken from there? Maybe recently. I was led to believe you would.
Oh jeez.
Go on.
Like I said, that place has been empty for years, but you know, I spend a lot of time outside and half of the time the door's wide open, so... One day, a few months back, I decided to take a look around. Nothing suspicious or nothing. I was just curious at all, is all. Curiosity killed the cat, right? Anyway, it was all dusty and all, and there was all sort of weird stuff laying around. So I might have taken a little souvenir, so you stole. I mean, it wasn't super old or nothing, so I figured no one would miss it. Besides, it wasn't for me. It was for my kid brother. That guy can get deep in the dumps sometimes, so I try to be on standby for when that happens, you know? So I figured a little gift would cheer him up. So you, like, I get why you did it, but still wrong. And back then, he was going through some particularly tough times. His bitch wife, pardon my language, miss, had left him and taken their kid daughter with her. Oh, he still doesn't talk about it. Like, he's in denial or something. Sorry. Got off track again. I was heading to visit him with the ill-gotten book when I get this phone call saying he was in the hospital. He OD'd on expensive sake and sleeping pills. Oh, overdosed, yeah. Thank God that idiot decided to do it at the bar he owns, with the door unlocked. A customer came in and called an ambulance. If it weren't for that, I'm not sure he would still be here.
That's quite a story. Sounds to me like he wanted to be found.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he was trying to ask for help in his own way. Yeah, so... Basically he was calling me, he was doing that to get the attention, maybe to, you know, so people can feel pity or maybe help him. That's grim. In any case, I took the book to him while he was in the hospital. Tried to show him that even when he was at his lowest, there was someone out there trying to do something nice for him, you know? Oh, like, you're a thief? You're like... I cannot hate you, but you should go to jail. I think it helped, for a minute anyhow. As soon as the doctor let him leave, he went right back to that toxic little bar. Oh, god damn it. I hope he's okay. He's got issues, but he's my little brother, and I worry about him. He's not been answering my phone calls lately. Originally, my brother's bitch ex-wife, sorry again, had the brilliant idea to put his skill to work in a cheap part of the town. Despite that, he's holding on to it with everything he's got. Oh, I know who he is! Oh no, I like that guy! Aww. The place is slowly bankrupting him, but he won't let it go. All he has to do is sign some paper and move on, but he can't. Something about it has its claws sunk deep into him. Oh, the advice I gave him? I've been trying to get him to join me in my business for years. He's a great chef, and we could make a killing. Maybe it's not the same as owning a whole bar, but serving passersby and getting some sunshine is good for the soul. Plus, food stands are doing really well abroad, I hear. Much better than wasting away in Shinjuku at any rate.
Shinjuku?
Yeah, in a slimy little side street. Anyway, if that book is important to you, he's probably still got it at his place. You want the address?
Wait, I knew you looked familiar. Your brother's Daiso, right?
You know him? Small world. Was probably the smile on my face that threw you off. Yeah, maybe. Tell him his brother Haruto says hi. While you're at it, tell him that takoyaki stands are still the future of cuisine, and to get his butt over here.
I will do that. Thanks for all your help.
Oh, that's nice. That is very nice. I mean, it's quite the. It is impressive, but Shinjuku. Yeah, it's the only place we can go. Let's go. Oh, don't tell me the blonde girl here is the ex-wife. Oh, that would make me so sad. Daiso, I'm gonna help you, bro. Yeah, hello. Hi Ayami. How can I help you today? I don't remember his voice, so I'm gonna try a new one.
Hey Daiso, how are things?
Oh, hey, same old, same old.
Funny thing, I met your brother while I was in Asakusa today.
Haruto? You met Haruto? What are the chances? Yeah, I know!
Who knows? It was pretty random.
Huh? Who'd have thought? So, is he still selling takoyaki at his stand? Did he say anything?
He is. He said to remind you that takoyaki stands are the future of cuisine and that you should go and help him.
Yeah. You talked to Haruto, right? Always the optimist, that guy.
I actually have a favor to ask you. Do you still have the book your brother gave you a few months ago?
Ha! The only thing that guy gives me is headaches. Aww. Not sure if I can help you, Ayami.
He said he gave it to you when you were in the hospital.
Oh, what made you think I was in the hospital? I don't even go to the hospital for checkups. Oh, he's embarrassed. Besides, that doll's bring me stuff all the time. Always trying to drag me kicking and screaming over to where the grass is greener.
This would have been more recently. After a rough patch. Maybe it was stupid to come ask.
Oh, no, it's fine. That idiot, always running his mouth. Friggin' traitor. Huh. Those were just some hard times. Nothing serious, huh? I just drank too much, is all. I'm sorry, detective, but I don't want to talk about it.
Alright, understood. I'm not here to keep up bad memories, Daiso.
Thanks. You said you were looking for a book, right? Through this, I don't remember a book. I do remember Haruto giving me an old magazine, though, back in the hospital. It was one of the ones I used to read when I was younger, when things weren't quite so complicated. Wait there a second. I might have it in the storeroom still. Dang it. Sorry, Ayami. Hold on a sec. Amazing how much junk someone accumulates over the years. Maybe I should throw some of this old stuff out, huh? Here it is. Oh, what the fuck? It's yours, detective. Huh, hey, no wonder I recognize the photo you brought by. It's the same girl, an idol named Ruby.
Reina.
No, Ruby. Yeah, Ruby. Yeah. See, it says so there in the cover. Pretty crazy that it was still in my shop. Guess that means you're still looking for her. I wonder why we keep running into each other.
We're luck, I guess.
I don't buy it. You're a hell of a detective. You must have a pretty sharp nose. Thank you. Huh.
If you say so, Daiso. Do you mind if I take this?
Like I said, it's yours. About time I start getting rid of some of my old junk.
Thank you.
See you around, Ayami.
Take care, Daiso.
Can I help you? Aw. I guess that's it. Yeah. Man, and I tried to convince him to... I'm gonna buy Octopus, but not yet. I don't wanna waste my stuff right now, because I think that gives me a lot of good points for my stats. Okay, we got professionalism, but that is completely... Oh no, professionalism is good. We are professional right now. Investigation right now is insane. Yeah, let's go in.
Oh, welcome back, detective. And is that my book I see in your hands?
I can't help but say I'm surprised. Are you trying to tell me Reina is this much better you mentioned?
Very astute, detective. Does that surprise you?
Every step I take, it's her in my shadow. If the mask can dark dark and dark are...
Blah, blah, blah.
If the mask and dark really are linked, then maybe it's true, but how?
I only know that somehow the girl path and the mask collided, as if by chance. What circumstances led to this intersection are a mystery, I'm afraid. People always see history as something in the distant past, involving old men and black and white pictures. That book, that girl, are as much part of history as the rest.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's recent history, right?
The threads that connect the past to the present and the people to each other are not always apparent. But peel back the layers of connection and the randomness of our universe comes into a neat order.
How exactly does Reynard relate to an ancient group? Something doesn't add up.
Oh, that, detective, we can agree. Perhaps one as perceptive as you can connect the line in a way that a critical mind like mine cannot.
Right.
So, why don't we start at the beginning? To how the mask ceased to be a mere object. The story starts in ancient times, in the year 1333. At that time, Kamakura was the capital of Japan, led by the Hojo clan. It was a time of peace, prosperity, and enlightenment. Peace among men is cyclical, and like so many before them and after, their time of peace came to an end. The Nita clan, loyal to the Emperor Godaigo, led a siege against the Hoyo-controlled Kamakura, taking the city as the tide receded, leaving a key passage open to the invaders. The Hojo clan fled to the caves of their family temple. For them, there was no hope of victory or escape. They chose to retain their honor. Instead of surrendering, the 870 Hojo samurai, including the last three regents, committed mass suicide.
Ugh.
However, the Hojo and Nita clans, embroiled in their quest for empire, could not see the role they played in the plans of another group, the religious sect known as the Kamenkai. It is said that in the flames of Kamakura, a girl was seen wandering in the streets, observing the carnage of the burning city. A girl lost to the histories by the name of Chikako Shichiyo, the last surviving of the Kamenkai.
They all died. Surely that means whatever the Kamenkai were trying to do...
Oh, with the mask. Ugh.
They failed.
No, they did not fail. Everything went exactly as planned. Chikako Shichiyo did not survive by chance. She was chosen.
Chosen for what?
To receive the blessing of all the spiritual energy that so much death afforded. To become the first mask bearer.
Mask bearer? The old Kamenkai used their deaths of all these people to create this. Why?
Legend has it that the Kamenkai sought to contain the door, a rift leading to the spiritual realm, where the consciousness ceases to be and time holds no meaning, a place where cause and effect would be altered.
Door? Reina referred to something like that too, but if it really exists, why is it so dangerous?
Imagine being able to see the world as a god, so that the flow of time and the rules which govern our world are of no consequence. Even the dead could be risen up.
Oh.
The danger was not the door itself, but man, to a mortal mind obsessed with the finality of death and meaningless accomplishment, such power would corrupt absolutely. So a dark place was created to obscure the door and hide it from mortal ages, along with the tool that could control it.
Impossible as it is, this explains so much of what I've seen. If it's true, then finding the door, it's how I could bring him back.
Uh-oh.
Some doors, no matter how strong they call to us, are not meant to be opened, and the Kamenkai willingly give their lives to keep it that way. The mask opens the mind to all who come in contact with it, but it is intended for its bearer. Using it to find the door may destroy you.
Maybe you're right, but I could at least use it to find my way in the dark, just like the collector said. The only thing I don't get is how Reina is connected.
That is the mystery. As Mr. Kanawa told you, the last known location of the mask was the Kamenkai called only a few decades ago. Much was suppressed about the Kamenkai under Tomi Kaz Tokimasa. They existed and one day they met their end. A blink of the eye as far as history is concerned.
Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna use my voice because my voice is dying. There were many theories that the police
That the police killed them during the raid of the campo. That someone within the cult had snapped and murdered the others.
You think Reina was involved with these people? I wonder if there's anything about it left in the police headquarters.
That is certainly where I would start. Finding out about the last days of the Kamenkai might help light your path to the truth. Though I wonder if such an object, bred from suffering, can truly put an end to it. It is you who can finally break this terrible cycle. Oh, I've spent a long time here. I'm tired. So tired. Farewell, detective.
Oh. Sitting there comfortably, the historian Yasuhisa casually laid out everything that I have been experiencing like he was reading out of a book. A mass suicide, ancient groups, and a door to the spiritual realm. It sounds like a myth, an interesting story told to travelers in a bygone era. It's hard to believe it relates to Kazuki and Reina. I can see it. The bridge between the Kamakura samurai and a young girl. He said Reina fit into the story. She's a mask bearer, but how? Yasuhisa, the collector. I thought when I met them I would enter their world and could start to understand, however faintly. But my intuition as a detective tells me they are hiding something from me still. I agree. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I need to keep going. What day is it anyway? How long have I been chasing these leads? Day turns to night. The hours bleed into each other. Even the seasons don't seem to follow the natural order anymore. Everything is blurring together. Ugh, my head. Maybe I should take my medication. Impossible as it seems, following the old man's hunch is my best bet to finally understanding the mask. Even Takashi didn't know what happened to the Kamenkai. Finding the police report is the way forward. A few weeks ago, it would have been easy for me to ask around and pull a file. It will be a bit more difficult now, I imagine. What's the worst that can happen? I should head to a police HQ and see what I can find. Okay. That was really good. I found a lot. And yeah, now we have a new lead, the police station. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it here for now. Thank you so much. Sorry about my voice as well. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.